Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. Well, we've heard from Melody Cherie with her interview with Gossip Magazine. She indicated that there was no rekindling anything between her and Martell. She said, don't believe the hype. She doesn't know what narrative Carlos King and his producers are trying to spin, but there was never a time where she agreed to get back to Martell, as per what Martell put out there. So she is combating the rumors that Martell put out that they were trying to rekindle, but the pain was too deep, that they couldn't, make it. Melody said that never happened, contrary to what fans are assuming and saying, that they were trying to get back together, but it didn't work out. And that's what it looks like in the upcoming scenes when she was saying, you just was saying, let's get back together and all this other stuff when she found out that he was seeing Sheree. So she said she doesn't know how they can get that mixed up. The only thing she could assume is that at one time she refused to film with him, and then she shortly changed it because, she was trying to work on their co-parenting. She said so perhaps they misunderstood, what she was doing, trying to be a cordial co-parent with him for the sake of the children. And also they may have gotten it confused when they went on vacation together. And she said that was for the sake of her children, for Sugar Mama, who had never been on a vacation with her dad. And so she thought it would be good for the family. She said, but she understands the way it looks and she hopes that they show everything, but the way it looks is not what it was. She said, she doesn't regret for going through a social media war with Martell. She ignored him for as long as she could. She said there were things that he said several months ago, once or twice, and she let that slide. But the last things that he said, she said she didn't feel like letting it slide. And so she went toe to toe with him, said what she had to say. She doesn't take any of it back because she meant what she said. And so now it's over, and that's about it. So she said it's a no for her. It's been a no for her, and it's still a no for her. There's never been any room for her to get back with Martell Holt. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
They feel like they have to defend themselves.
Yes.
Was there a breaking point for you? Because we all recently saw what happened on social media.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And I work very hard to rise above and to remain positive as it pertains to my posts, as it pertains to how I am literally really living on a daily basis. Anybody who's in my camp that's around me, they will tell you that I exude positivity, and that's what I exude on a regular. However, as you said, everyone has a breaking point. And so I've seen some things come across social media around March, April, long posts. I didn't respond. Then it happened again a couple of months after. I didn't respond. And so after a while, if you continue, to poke the bear, you're going to get a reaction. And so that's what ended up happening, was you guys got a reaction. I think sometimes people will take your decision to be quiet or silent as weakness. Yeah. And sometimes you just have to remind people, like, yes, I'm on my journey of peace, but at the same time, there's a time for war. So leave me alone, Yeah. And so that's kind of where it was. Looking back at it now, do I regret responding? To be honest, I don't. I meant and said everything that I meant and said.
Yeah. Look, somebody in the comments said Scorpio. And I was like, yeah, that was big Scorpio energy. Like, don't come for me.
Yeah.
But if you come for me, I'm gonna send for you. So there's
But
that.
it takes a while. It takes a while. Not
Yeah.
every little thing deserves a response. And I, you know, that's the way I move regularly and generally is, you know, hey, I won't say anything. But at sometimes, you know, you just have to remind people, you know, don't get it twisted.
Right.
Is that a lack of maturity? No, it's not. Being
Mhm.
mature was choosing for a while not to respond or say anything. At the end of the day, I'm still human. I
Mhm.
know a lot of people want to think that I think I'm perfect, but I don't. And so I'm still human, and I still, you know, I still have feelings and emotions too. And that's just real life.
That is real life. That is real life. Are you going to stick to your guns and not respond in the future, or do you just not know? Is that just up
Yeah,
to you?
girl, you're about to have me up here lying. I don't know.